Hey guys, good morning. We're about to head off to the Nashville Cherry Blossom Fest, where we are gonna set up our tent and vend our wares on this beautiful spring morning. Hey guys, good morning. I am here at the Cherry Blossom Festival. It's a little bit rainy. This is a very different setup from what we talked about last night. I will give you guys a tour in a few minutes. Alright, so since it is so wet and so nasty outside, it's very humid today, I decided not to. I do still have a lot of original art and paper goods out, but I don't have the studio wall that I usually would have for a show like this, so I don't have quite as much art out and on display as I normally would. And we've kind of had to move everything towards the center of the tent because it's been dripping and raining all day, and this tent will dump water sometimes, so we have to move everything in to kind of protect it. But it seems like there's a pretty good crowd despite the weather, and I'm looking forward to eating some tasty food. So it's like 11 in the morning, and everybody's smarter than me and has grid walls, and that's really something I need to fix for next year. And I don't mean to be super complainy. I'm wet. I've been rained on all morning. It's a little bit hard. Oh cool, I have like a yukata booth. It's a little hard to be 100% chipper when you are soaking wet. As you guys can see, my table does not have walls, so I need to get smart about that so I don't get rained on as much. Joseph's helping me out, manning the table. Seems like we have a good crowd every time I leave. So I'm running a different kind of promotion today. I've got a lot of small things that I'd like to move. So I'm doing oh what a cute pupper. I'm doing any 5 for 20 kind of deal. So everybody you see in the pink vest are volunteers. I think that's a really great way to help identify. Oh look, there's another paper artist here. I think that's a really great way to help identify who's volunteer and who can help you. So that's just kind of a quick little quickie tour. Hopefully sales are decent today. And anyway, when you're doing an outside show like this, the weather is always a factor. Those of you who watch my channel know I got completely rained out last year. So we're sticking it out this year since I'm not doing MTAC as an artist. Kind of need that income. So we're gonna tough it out. At least we're very bright from afar. If I had walls, I think I'd like to get something printed on them to kind of continue that bright mood. Okay, so a lot of umbrellas, a lot of people trying to be springish. I think I'm gonna head back on over to my table and represent my work and conduct some more sales. So I'll check in with you guys probably later on in the show, let you know how things are going. Okay, so the people doing the proselytizing have moved. I can finally hear my customers. This is my table. Pretty cute setup. The sun has come out. As you guys can see, this place is really populated, good crowd. Sales have been pretty steady all day. I haven't sold any like big ticket items, and I haven't sold a lot of copies of Kara, but I've been selling a lot of mini prints, stickers, that sort of stuff. So it hasn't been bad. I don't have my final tally yet. I will in a little while. As you guys can see, there's really good foot traffic, and this is even despite the fact that, you know, the sun's out right now, but like it's cloudy, it was raining all morning. So I've seen a few other, as I showed you guys, paper artists out here. So I'm not the only one, but as I've said in prior ones, if you can't get into MTAC and you live in the Nashville area, the Nashville Cherry Blossom Festival can be a good show. You're not going to make bonkers money, but you will make money, and it's a good tabling opportunity. You can rent the tents, and if you can't fill an entire booth, what you could do is you could share it with a friend. So, you know, you could get 2 tables in a booth space this big, Or you could even do like these little 4-foot tables like what I have here, or you could do half tables. Like you could really make this work. I could see a group of 6 people doing this space, so long as everybody's willing to cooperate and play nice, basically. Nobody gets jealous. Alright guys, so it is about 5 o'clock. I think the Cherry Blossom Festival is wrapping up. I feel like this year was a really good year. I haven't done my numbers yet. I'll give you a total after I've done my numbers. But once the rain cleared up, sales were very easy, they were very steady. It was mostly smaller things, but towards the end of the show I started selling larger things, so I feel really good about it. I think I mentioned earlier in my recap that Cherry Blossom can be a great tabling / convention opportunity, particularly for people who are maybe having trouble getting into anime cons, or just pause it. Anyway, festival was good. I'll get back to you guys with my totals. It's time for us to go ahead and break down. I'll share with you guys what worked for this particular show and what didn't work quite so well.
Obviously Pokemon, since you've got some missing there.
So well at this show. So Pokemon is always a yes. So I will fill you guys in with the rest a little bit later on.